What's up? 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 What's going on, everybody? It's your man, Drake Mack, coming to you again with another episode of the Drake Mack Show. 7:30 in the morning, Central Time, 8:30 on the East Coast. Let me turn that down just for a second. Hopefully you guys are happy. Hopefully you guys are healthy. Shout out to my man Heavy Get over at the Heavy Get channel. Today, I'm going to be discussing this viral rumor. Somebody made a fan art of Ryan Gosling as Kang. And I'm going to tell you how ridiculous that even is, just within itself. So I'm going to go over that. Plus, I'm going to talk about the rumor of Blade, of Wesley Snipes' Blade, potentially coming over to Marvel, the MCU. So, of course, I want to go over everything, with you guys. Again, hopefully you guys are happy. Hopefully you guys are healthy. Again, hopefully, that we get, we have a great show going on, but you already know what time it is. The real question is, All right. Give me just a second because I actually had the article pulled up to here. So give me just a second here. But let's see let's see who is all in the hizzy for shizzy. Just a second, move that over there. Let's see who's all up in here. All right, Fahim Carter is up in here. Good morning. Andre Ware, what is up? What's up? Anti-recaps are going crazy this weekend. A mess. Yes. Priscilla, good morning. Nathan Moore, good morning. And 106 Park is up next. What is up? Ada, good morning. Kiro, what's up? Good morning to you. Ricky Domo is up in here. Good morning. Tracy Woods is up in here. Good morning. Torrin, Ray Reloaded, good morning. What's up? This is my first time hearing this news. Oh, boy. This is just an article from Screen Rant that I ran across. Now, I'm on record. I am legitimately on record saying if they will recast Jonathan Majors role as Kang, they need to give it to a white man. So I am on record. I'm not going to sit up here and act like I didn't say that, because I did say that. And the only reason why is because that's the way they primarily do, these race swaps. You'll have a character, he'll be one color in this, and then turn around, he'll be another color in something else. You know what I mean? When they want to send it back to his original color, which Kang the Conqueror is a white character. He is a white character. Let me say that again. He's a white character. Now, in the beginning, he was blue. He came in as a blue. That's not what I wanted. Sorry. He came in as a blue character. But then as they continue to write the character, when he wrote him as a Mortis, what color is a Mortis? What color is Rama Tut? You know what I mean? They made this character white. Everybody's white in the 60s and 70s up. So it was nothing. Like, for me, I never tripped about that because I already know the deal. These guys are going to be white. And trust and believe, today I ain't got to take the kids to school. Oh, I got time today. Oh, I got time. Tommy time today. I got all the time that I want today. But, the kid is always, Kane is always white in the comics. He's forever white. So, what made Jonathan Majors' performance, because we never seen Kane in live action before, right? We never seen it in live action. So, when Jonathan Majors comes on and he does his performance is so astronomical for the character. Again, this is something that we've seen with the High Evolutionary, because everybody loved the High Evolutionary. So when Jonathan Majors did his rendition of He Who Remains, was all blown away. And we can see why, okay, yes, this is a race swap, but damn, is this good, though. It's not a race swap where we just sitting there like, word. I mean, so they couldn't get nobody else. It was even the Ancient One. The Ancient One is a complete race swap, race and gender swap, right? But, Tilda Swinton's performance, I think it's Tilda Swinton, her performance wasn't like, damn, I gotta have another, the Ancient One. She gotta come back. Her performance is amazing. No, it wasn't. It wasn't like, oh my God, I can't get enough of this character. Jonathan Majors as He Who Remains, whether Tom Hiddleston give him his props or not, was a defining factor of the Loki television series on Disney Plus. Should I cuss today? I don't care what nobody say. I don't want to. I'm trying not to. I don't care what nobody say. He was a defining factor. Yes. Do we like Loki? Yes. Do I like Tom Hiddleston? Absolutely. But when Jonathan Majors came on screen, it upped the level. It upped the ante to that character. I'm sorry, Tom Hiddleston and the lady who played Sylvie, they couldn't hold a candle to Jonathan Majors' performance. And it's nothing against Tom Hiddleston or the young lady who played Sylvie. There's no disrespect, right? They are phenomenal actors. They're phenomenal, right? But Jonathan Majors is a cut above that, and some, with some cheese on top of it, and jalapenos, because I like cheese and jalapeno burgers. So it was a cut above that. That's why everybody came away like, yo, they wasn't coming around and say, did you see what Loki did? That was like, man, did you see He Who Remains? And got Jonathan Majors in there, and Jonathan Majors was doing this thing, and Jonathan Majors is all you heard. And for people to act like they wasn't on that because of a finger, you know what I mean, is ridiculous. People who are coming around, and a lot of YouTubers who are acting like this dude wasn't phenomenal, just because of the situation that he had to deal with, is ridiculous. I'm still Kang, hashtag Kang gang. You know what I'm saying? I'm still hashtag Kang gang with Jonathan Majors at the helm. I want his story to finish. Kind of like what they did in WWE with Cody Rhodes. Finish the damn story. That's what I need him to do. I need him to finish his story. Here's why I want him to finish the story. For one, he's a phenomenal actor. For two, they already put him everywhere in this film. No matter where he's at, he is there. His presence is there, right? This is unlike Chadwick Boseman passing away, because but hold on, wait a minute. Ain't you recast T'Challa? Chadwick Boseman died. The character died. Jonathan Majors still alive. Still has the opportunity like every other actor who done had a speed bump. As Damon Wilson would say from Sanford and Son, who had a speed bump. And if Ezra Miller gets to finish out his role as the Flash, no matter all the crap he was doing, why can't Jonathan? That's number one. This is gonna be the biggest thing is Ezra Miller got to finish his story. Amber Heard got to finish her role. Why can't we give the same grace? Why can't we give the same grace? Let me say it again. Why can't we give the same grace to Jonathan Majors so he could complete his story arc in the MCU? He's already been convicted of the crime. He already been sentenced. He didn't go to jail. some other, some other people. He didn't go to jail. You know what I mean? He got domestic violence classes. It's a reckless assault with a city citation. So technically, he was charged with one crime. There's plenty of people who was charged way more than that. Allegations way more than that. They got to finish their story. So why can't he do his? And for all the people like, nah, he needs to be recast. You're going to say Jonathan Major's performance is so iconic. He needs to keep his role. But if anybody says anything about T'Challa, that his son can take it, you have a problem. Yes, because the character never died in the comics. Also, the character didn't have no bastard ass child in the comics. Number 3, even though Shuri was a Black Panther, guess what? T'Challa was the Black Panther. Why can't another black actor take over that role and continue that role going? Why do we have to be pigeonholed as, well, you can't have them, we give you this. Why do black people got to have the alternative? Oh, I got time today. But why do black people got to have the alternative? Well, we're giving you Black Falcon. Well, we give you him. Black America, we give you him. We give you a Black Captain America. Can't you be happy with that? We give you Monica Rambeau, even though we not calling her anything, even though we have not made a Disney Plus show to flesh out her character. We give you another black character. You got Shuri as the Black Panther. Can't you be happy? We giving you another T'Challa, but we gotta age him up. You know what I'm saying? Even though that's not the same damn character as the actual singer. My son cannot be me. So why the hell everybody's on this bandwagon? Well, his name is T'Challa, so fucking what? I don't care. That's not the same character. My son is named me. That doesn't mean he's just exactly as me. He didn't go through my experiences. He hasn't been around as long as I have. Why do black people always get the second fiddle to anything? And get told, be happy. You should be happy, black people on screen. You should be happy. Okay, we don't got a T'Challa, but there's a Miles Morales. Why can't I have it all? You got a DC universe with plenty of Superman, plenty of Batman, plenty of Flash, and I get to have one. I just get to have one. And then I got to pick and choose which one I got. Well, you can't have that one right now, so you just got to settle for this one. Well, why can't I have this one? Well, we can't give you that one. Can you settle for this? Why do black people got to be the only ones that got to settle? While white people get to have every character under the sun, whether the character lives, whether the character dies, whether the character does something fucking dumb, whether the character does something amazing, they get to keep their character. But we got to be pigeonholed to one. So when I say about recast T'Challa, there's a reason for that. Because we shouldn't be pigeonholed to keep one character. You get one. We get to play in our sandbox. We get to make sure that Thunderbolt Ross lives on. We get to make sure he gets a movie. We get to make sure that the movie that we're getting ready to make that's supposed to be about Captain America, Sam Wilson, we're going to make sure that we give you all the Red Hulk that you could possibly. We're going to set this thing up so we can have the Thunderbolts and all of this. We're going to give you a Red Hulk. Ain't you excited about that? But what about the King of Wakanda? Well, you should be happy you got Shuri. You should be happy. Because according to the shareholders, and I truly, without a shadow of a doubt, believe this. If that investor said, why do we have a Black Panther movie and nobody checked, why we got to have all these black people in this Black Panther movie? If he said that and nobody else checked that shit at the door, who else is saying that? Just think about who else is saying this. Why do you think I'm even though, yes, he is a race swap character. That's why I'm fighting for Jonathan so hard. Because how many black straight male actors are in Hollywood taking A-list roles? That's why I'm fighting for him so hard. Because he's a standard bearer. And I know people want Colby Domingo. Colby Domingo is 54 years old. I want this character to live on for the next 10 to 15 years. Just like T'Challa. I want T'Challa to live on another 10 to 15 years. If y'all was trying, if Kevin Feige was really trying to make T'Challa Senior, the son of T'Chaka, one of the key core one of the key core people in the Avengers, why can't he be recast? But yet we're getting a Thunderbolt Ross when the actor died of cancer. And literally, the man wasn't fresh in the grave yet before they recast him. Why can't Desmond Idris, who was doing a hell of a job, why can't he take over that role? Why can't Eldridge Hodge be able to take over that role? Why can't we elevate him? Why can't there's plenty of black actors that's right now, doing their thing? Why can't they be elevated to be able to take over that role? And damn, how many fatherless children are we going to have to watch on TV? And especially when it's the black ones, when, again, T'Challa was supposed to be the anti-stereotype. We already seen this stereotype with Killmonger in the movie, but y'all so caught up in, well, Chadwick, I love Chadwick, told y'all. But again, where are we at? No Black Panther movie on the slate for 10 years. This is y'all fault. And then y'all wonder why I'm fighting for a man like Jonathan Majors so hard. Because we don't get our elevation. They would just be like, be happy. Just be happy. Are you happy at least? Well, we didn't have to make the film. We didn't want to make the film anyway. For real, our investors and shareholders and all of that, they wasn't really feeling this. But we're going to give it to you anyway. Oh, it's successful. We ain't going to pay you. We ain't going to pay you at all. That's what we're not going to do. We'll just replace you. It's easily to replace black people. But they can't wait to get their characters on screen. Yes, white people can't wait to see white characters on screen. And I'm not mad at them. If I was white, I want to see more white people on screen too. I mean, we've been having these people on screen forever. Why can't we continue to have these people on screen? If I was white, hell yeah, I want more white people on screen. If I was Mexican, I want more Mexican people on screen. I'm black. Of course, I want to see more black people on screen. No, I at least want those black people to be the characters that they was created for. Plain and simple. It's easy. But again, everybody else can be able to go through shit. They can go through their problems. No problem at all. No problem. We'll still watch out for you. No problem. Hey, you want to continue to be in this movie? No problem. We got you. You see what I mean? No problem. But when it comes to black people, even us, well, I think he need to go to Tubi. Well, Tubi be a great option for Jonathan Majors. Really? Not even Amazon Prime? Not even Netflix? Straight to Tubi. I mean, remember the Ryan Gosling as T'Challa in the whole argument? That's why we were talking about race swap characters. You know? But let me get to this article real quick. But I had to get on my rant because people be coming in here in the comment section, you know what I'm saying? After I did a whole video and want to talk crazy about, everybody else gets a second chance except black people. Everybody gets their characters except for black people. Everybody else gets to have something, and we got to be pigeonholed to be like, well, you only get one. You can only have what I give you. Let me full screen this. Ryan Gosling joins the MCU as Kang in Marvel art, and I don't know how to feel about this. Ryan Gosling is one of Hollywood's most popular stars, and amid rumors that he is joining Marvel, new MCU fan art season become Kang the Conqueror. So it's funny. It's funny though. Remember, every black person under the sun was going to be Kang the Conqueror? Now Ryan Gosling, it is so disrespectful to Jonathan Majors in the actual situation that actually happened. You know what I mean? It's actually disrespectful. And the reason why it's disrespectful, I'm going to tell you why this is ridiculous, right? It's because everybody got a second chance. Ezra Miller got a second chance, and he was out here doing the fool. He was out here doing the fool. He got a second chance. Amber Heard went through her defamation case. Guess what? She was in Aquaman 2. Was her role reduced? Yeah. But was she not working? Was she not working? All right, let me get to this article. And this was published a couple days ago, but I ran across it and I thought it would be interesting to talk about. The summary: rumors claim Ryan Gosling has signed on for a role in the MCU. Marvel's firing the Jonathan Majors that Kang might lead to multiple actors playing Kang variants and enhance the multiverse saga, which is dumb because then you're gonna be like, well, where the hell did they come from? Because they wasn't in that scene when they actually had all of the Kangs come for the multiverse. Ryan Gosling's acting range makes him a suitable choice to play a Kang variant. Woo, okay, let's get to it. Now, I don't know about you guys. I mean, Ryan Gosling has been acting since he was a kid. Right? I'm going to ask the question. Did I ask it on here? Could you see Ryan Gosling as Kang? Put your comment. If you're watching this on a replay, put it in the comment section below. But in here right now, put it in the chat. Could you see Ryan? No, my question is Ryan Gosling a better actor than Jonathan Majors? Put it in the chat right now. I want to see it. I'm going to read it when I'm finished with this. All you guys' comments. Is Ryan Gosling a better actor than Jonathan Majors? Put it in the comment section below. All right. Ryan Gosling becomes the Marvel Cinematic Universe's new Kang the Conqueror and an anonymous art. And prejudicial is not going to be busting my ass today. So I'm with the shits today. You know what I mean? I'm with it today. Jonathan Majors debuted as Kang in Ant-Man and the Wasp in the Quantumania, first having played the He Who Remains variant of the character in the Disney Plus Loki series, Season 1, as well as all the Kang variants in the MCU so far. However, Majors was fired as Kang by Marvel, opening the door for new actors to play Kang the Conqueror in his variants. Now, dark MCU fan art proposes a major star for Kang. And this looks, I'm sorry, I don't know about y'all, but this looks ridiculous. This looks ridiculous. I get Venomology wants to do something. He got 101 followers, but this looks terrible. I'm sorry. I'm not buying this at all. Not buying this at all. He said in today's episode, Venom creates, I'm attempting to turn Ryan Gosling, aka literally me, into Kang the Conqueror from the MCU. Using Photoshop, I turned one of Holly Wolf's most beloved actors to a Marvel villain. He needs to do some spell check. But yeah, that looks terrible. I'm sorry. That looks terrible to me. I'm just Kang. Apparently, Ryan Gosling is cast in the MCU. Here's a funny take on him as Kang. Also, new YouTube video coming out. Yada, yada, yada. Okay. Gosling's Kang is using his power while standing in front of the Versus Stark Tower. The fan art comes after rumors emerge about Gosling having been cast in the MCU. While there has been no official confirmation that the actor will star in an upcoming Marvel movie, Gosling previously revealed that he would love to play Ghost Rider in the MCU. Now, let's also be aware of this, right? Let's also be aware of this. There is no official word from Marvel that Jonathan Majors was officially fired. Marvel did not, let me repeat, Marvel did not, I'm reading some of y'all, I'm seeing some of you guys in comments. Marvel did not announce that they got rid of Jonathan Majors. They did not officially announce that. It was announced through the Hollywood Reporter, it was announced through TMZ, but wasn't officially made through them. So he wants to play Ghost Rider. Actually, if he was to play anybody, just because I watched Barbie, he'll be a great Beyonder. If they made 1984 Beyonder, he will be a great Beyonder. I can actually legitimately see him as the Beyonder, right? So my initial thoughts here is this has got to be the most silliest stuff in the world. Give me just a second. All right, why Ryan Gosling could be good as Kang the Conqueror? While it would be controversial to replace Majors with Gosling as Conqueror, how? How? Okay, this here. This here. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Why is not letting me stop? Why would this be controversial? Why it would be controversial to replace Majors with Gosling as Kang the Conqueror? Like, if we don't look online and see that Kang the Conqueror is white anyway. So for y'all that don't know, that this new to the old comic book thing here, you know what I mean? The old comedy books, you know what I mean? Let me just share this tab real quick. And my man Kang the Conqueror has been white since the 60s. Now that blue thing over his face is just a mask. Matter of fact, let me do like literally here. Just here. Look at that. Does Jonathan Majors look anything like the dude to the left or right of him? Let's just be honest. Let's just make it clear. Does he look like the dude the left or right of him? No. No, they don't. No. What about Ramatut? Over here, just as white as snow. You know what I mean? He's not. He's always been white in the comics, right? So, again, if you know comics, then you wouldn't be like, you know what? I mean, it does make sense if he goes back to white. But see, what they think, this is how stupid that people think black folks are. And I'm going on a rant today. I told you I got time. They think because it gave us Jonathan Majors as Kang that the character's forever going to be black. But then when you go in to the comics, right? When you go right back into the comic books, what color are they still drawing him at? What color are they drawing Kang the Conqueror is? Even though Jonathan Majors got signed on to be Kang the Conqueror, when you go back to those comics, he's still white. He's still white. So again, why would this be a problem? I just want to know. I'm curious. All right. With reaction to the fans are being mixed on the topic, understandably so, there are a few ways in which the move could work. The best possible scenario for Marvel to make Gosling Kang is that he is playing one of the characters' variants, not the same Kang the Conqueror Majors gave life to. This way, Marvel would be addressing a big problem. Excuse me, a big problem of his multiverse saga. Now, is it a problem? Is it a problem? Because, Jonathan Majors was a bad actor? Or are people still caught up on what happened and not really understanding what happened? Are they still looking at this guy like he abused somebody? Right? Or as they look at a guy who got acquitted for intentional assault. You know what I mean? Who got a reckless assault charge, which is a misdemeanor, which is the lowest misdemeanor charge that you could possibly get. Are they being educated that this man is just taking domestic violence classes for a year unless he gets an appeal and wins, then he ain't got to do nothing. So if he wins, he appeals this case, let's say for instance he appeals this case and win. You know what I mean? Because we just seen one of the biggest, the notorious, sexual assaulters in the history of Hollywood, Harvey Weinstein, get acquitted, because of Alvin Braggs and his stupidity. So what say that Jonathan Majors, wins an appeal? Does he not have an opportunity to get his job back? Does he not have an opportunity? He should have an opportunity to get his job back now. I mean, he did way less than Ezra Miller. But yeah, he's the abuser. We actually literally got film of Ezra Miller choking a lady in, what was that, Germany, Poland, whatever, choking a lady. Huh? You think it's funny? Y'all remember that video? Let's keep going. Majors was superb as many Kang variants, making each feel unique. However, by having only one actor play all the Kangs, the MCU made its multiverse seem smaller than what it should be. Added to the fact that with Majors firing, the whole plan for the multiverse saga fell into disarray. You know how you undisarray it? Hire him back. How about that? Added to the fact that Majors firing, as there was no other major villain introduced to keep the story moving. Instead of putting all the pressure on the multiverse saga on one actor's shoulders again, Marvel would be better off casting multiple Hollywood stars and upcoming actors as Kang variants. I wish they had that same energy for T'Challa. Where's that same energy to make sure that we get a new T'Challa? That energy is not there. But yet, we can do everything possible to make sure that this multiverse saga continues. We can do everything possible to get out giddy about Harrison Ford playing, Thunderbolt Ross, but T'Challa dead. Terrible. Anyway, while it would be controversial, I already read this. However, let me see. I already read that part. That is where Gosling will come in. Gosling's body of work is diverse, showing the actor's impressive range. He could play whatever Kang variant Marvel wants him to, with Gosling's role as Kid and Barbie showing what great comedic actor he is. The past roles such as Driver in La La Land showing he could be an intense villain or an emotional heroic Kang, depending on what is needed. Marvel needs all the talent it can to make up for Major's firing, and Ryan Gosling possesses that in space. Why have nobody ever just said, what would be cool? You know what? Let's hire Jonathan Majors back. I think we need to go forward with Jonathan Majors because he's so much of an excellent talent that we can't let him, for one, we can't let him go to the competition. For number two, the man's so much of an amazing talent. He is the one that everybody was waiting on with this multiversal saga anyway. So wouldn't it make sense to make sure that we, just keep that guy. Okay, that was it. That was it. But you know what's confused about this article? I don't know how to feel about this. Did you ever get a sense that they knew how to feel about this? Because what it sounds like is, I don't know about this, but there's some ways that Ryan Gosling could do it. He never said, I feel kind of, besides him replacing a black actor, that's the only difference he feels. It might be controversial. That's the only difference he feels. But other than that, he don't feel no remorse. He don't feel anything else to say, you know what? What if Marvel decides to hire Kang back? Would that Jonathan Majors back? Would that be so bad? And here's why. Here's why they can hire him back. And really deep dive into what's going on. And this is a Screen Rant article. I can write better articles than this in my sleep. Literally, I can write better articles than this in my sleep. Then what the hell did they just wrote? And y'all was going ham sandwich. So let me try to get to the question that I asked before. I see Kareem Allah. He said nope. If the Kang, when he wanted to go whiteface, why? Andre wears some white, some black. An apologetic simmer said, hell no. No, he is not, said Andre Ware. Carmel, 1981 full, said nope. Jonathan is a far superior actor. Terrell Asa said nope. Robbie D, the admin, said hell no. Jonathan Majors is a trained method actor. And then y'all kind of went into your own thing. I'm telling y'all, Fan Noir, I don't know what it got into Fan Noir. I'm not lying. I don't know what's going on with Fan Noir, but when you literally type in Jonathan Majors, there's literally article after article after article. Now, I don't know who's producing these articles like this, but there's article after article after article about Jonathan Majors. Now, and again, I think Fan Noir is linked because anytime that I see Fan Noir, it's linked up with IMDb. But I want to know who's going to make the case, why Jonathan Majors should return as Kang the Conqueror. See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm gonna share my screen real quick with you guys. Before I give you my thoughts on Wesley Snipes returning as and I believe he's going to be a version of Blade. Let me kind of get down to the. So, again, this was just the 28th. This was just yesterday. I hope this doesn't bite me in the ass and annoy Jonathan Majors. Almost walked out, and he's talking about a Marvel, the Marvel screening, I believe. I studied Tom Hiddleston for hours a day. Jonathan Majors on Usual Report opposed to playing, it was set up Logan to be the main character. That's my best buddy. The way Jonathan Major value his friendship with, they're really. This is, a lot of articles that has nothing to do with his case. A lot of articles that had nothing to do with his case, and I'm just surprised. I'm very surprised. Now, Tom Hiddleston forgot about Jonathan Majors when he won his little trophy, his little award. You know what I'm saying? And this man is up there talking about, I study Tom Hiddleston for hours on a day, you know what I'm saying, in approach to playing a character. So, he almost went to his first Marvel meeting. You know what I mean? So, I'm saying, I really truly believe that there is a glimmer of hope, you know what I mean, for him. But, I don't want to, that's not what I came here for on this one. But y'all check out Fan Noir. If y'all want to read some of the Jonathan Majors content and some of the Marvel content that they got here, they got a bunch of stuff. I might start covering some stuff Fan Noir publishes too, because it has more stuff than just Jonathan Major. But I just think it's amazing that that they're still making positive articles about that. I still think so personally. Now, the rumor of Wesley Snipes in the MCU. Wesley is another one. Now, Wesley, of course, is an older actor. He went to jail for tax fraud. That didn't stop people from stop him from getting work. It just stopped him from getting work. Oh, let me but honestly, I see aggressive relaxing. You said Fan Noir, LOL. Just think about this. How many other mainstream media sources or sources that is obtainable? Like, I literally never clicked on Fan Noir before in my life. Before I made that one video. And the only reason why I even ran across Fan Noir is because when I pick up my phone and I go to Google and I just click a tab, it gives me all this information and stuff that they, through the algorithm, what I think that they think I'll like. And guess who popped up? Guess who popped up? So, and it's Fan Noir. I never heard of Fan Noir. Just being honest with you. Let me see. Let me go to Game Reactor UK real quick, and I'm gonna share my screen here Rumor: Wesley Snipes to return as Blade in the MCU. Now, to me, this is personally to me, if he does return, I believe it's his original version as as a variant of the character. But this is Daniel RPK, Daniel Richmond, put a stamp on this. Excuse me. Go back and listen to what I said earlier. I know I addressed all of that, Bobby Edwards. I addressed that in this video. But again, like I said, who cares about tax fraud? You know, who cares? I don't think we should all pay taxes. If you know what I mean? I'm just being honest. You know. But again, who cares about a finger when we seen a woman, you know what I mean, stumbling down, hitting her own self upside the head. You know what I mean? So let's get to it. The rumor that Wesley Snipes could return as the vampire hunter has existed for quite some time. Even when Marvel announced a reboot with Mahershala Ali a few years ago. Now, the latest rumor from insider Daniel Richmond, Daniel RPK, on Twitter suggests that Snipes has very well signed on for some honorable vampire slaughter in the Multiverse Saga. Apparently, it is likely that Snipes would appear in the multiverse projects such as Deadpool and Wolverine and Avengers Secret Wars. But so far, this information is unconfirmed and should be taken with a grain of salt. Consider how popular it's been to bring back old stars from the past superhero movies. That doesn't seem like the most far-fetched report. What are you saying? Would you like to see Snipes as Blade again? And that is the end of that story. Now, personally, I would love to see what Wesley Snipes as Blade one more time. I think his Blade does not get the credit it deserves for even creating what we call Marvel Studios right now. Not creating the superhero genre that we got right now started with Blade. It didn't start with Thomas Jane's a Punisher. None of that. Blade. Everybody came to see Blade. Nobody else, you know what I'm saying, could be able to put that stamp down like they did with Blade. So I truly want Wesley Snipes to come back as Blade. Most definitely. Want him to come back as Blade. All right, Tori Ray Below, thank you for the $10 super chat. The question remains, if Jonathan Majors is recast, how would the audience view or receive it? Because if the reviews are bad and the money doesn't add up, they'll be in the bond like Stoney and set it off. I'm in a bond, Nate. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Let me go ahead and give you this love real quick. I appreciate it. Thank you again, Torn Rain Reloaded, for the $10 super chat. Now, like I said before, if you're gonna, I said it before, if you're gonna recast him, cast him with a white dude, because I want to see. And one of my main reasons for that is because, number one, somebody been messing with my stuff. I hate that. I hate when somebody been messing with my stuff on my desk. But one of my reasons was, number one, is he was white in the comics. So, yeah, go ahead, make him white again. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, make him white again. Number two, reason for that is that how y'all going to respond to Ryan Gosling as you know, or this white character as, you know, He Who Remains or Mortis or any of this? In my personal feeling, they're going to hate it. They're going to hate it. Excuse me. Because what we get, when we get in a habit to, and I do this personally, we get in the habit of thinking that everybody knows what's going on. We think because these stories are out here and all of that, it's just, dude. Oh my God, Blue, I hate you. I hate you right now. Bring Jazz Major back, but it's Gambit. I hate you for that. I seriously hate you for that. This dude is dumb. All right, man.
Now you're looking at the world's richest man, and I'm black.
I can't stand you, Blue. But again, we'll see. Blue and Mika, I'll see y'all tonight. But again, I told y'all we're not going by the blurred AF anymore. That's our name is done. Y'all, our name is done. There's no blurred AF. It's Cornbread, Earl, and me. Mika's Cornbread, Blue is Earl, and I'm me. No more. No more. Ken the Conqueror. Hell no. What's the returns? Yes. Yes. Yes, I like that. Let me go ahead. What I got for you?
People call me the fundraiser. They call me that because that's what I do. I raise funds.
I appreciate that $2 super chat. Yeah, I'm about to Photoshop all y'all faces. You know what I'm saying? I got something for y'all tonight. Something for y'all. Y'all better be glad because they asked me to work tonight, and I'm going to Atlanta this weekend, and I wanted to work so I could give me a little extra time. But nope. I came to see my people because they know it's trouble. But yeah, I want to see how people act. I want to see. I can't wait. Let's go ahead and make Ryan Gosling. Go ahead. By all means, make Ryan Gosling Kang. Go ahead. Do your thing. Go ahead. All right, we got something for y'all. Because you know what happens when we don't like something? You know the easiest way to be able to make people stop doing the bullshiggity that they do? Stop paying for it. Stop going supporting them. Matter of fact, you know, normally I don't say this, but go watch it on bootleg. Go watch it on bootleg. You know what I mean? Wait till the people come out with it. You know who they are. Watch it on bootleg. Right? Don't give your hard-earned dollars to these people when they know that they're wrong. You know what I mean? Well, you know that they're wrong. Because we've seen other actors. This is what I'm saying. The only reason why I'm saying, because we've seen other actors be able to go on to do their thing, but nah, not the black guy. You know what I'm saying? His misdemeanor reckless assault was so detrimental. It is so hurtful. We had to go get Ryan Gosling of all people to play Kang the Conqueror. Oh my God, how horrible was this guy? You know what I'm going to do? This is what I'm going to do today. I got a little time today. If you want to come in and you want to say something on the show, you know what I mean? Click the link. We're going to give you what's up, Mika? Give you about 30 seconds to be able to speak your piece on what's going on. You know what I mean? But it's in the chat. It's in the chat. So the way I'm gonna do it is that I will see you guys coming in on the chat. Once you have your time, I will remove you from the group. So if you see it, you're on Twitter, you're on the Facebook channel. You can click the link if you want to have something to say this morning. Again, I got time. If you want to speak on this. Now remember, I had some of y'all say, hey, I wish Dre Mack, man, it would be nice if Dre Mack had some so we could be able to call in. Well, you got your chance now. What's up, Dr. Hines? What is up, my man? Dr. Hines, the catch-up man. What's up with it? Nah, Mika new name ain't Mika. Mika, her name is Cornbread. Wait, trying to not. He's trying to get me fired on my job. Now, mind you, you don't have to put your face on here. You can have it where you don't have to put yourself on camera. What if they're waiting for the end of Deadpool to show Jonathan Major return? That'd be nice, but I'm not holding. I'm I'm not holding my breath. Mika, you student. Oh, okay. Now you just gonna say just everybody. You just gonna speak all kinds of languages, ain't you? Just show off. Cornbread always showing off. And y'all know who Cornbread Earl and me is. Again, this is your opportunity. It's in the chat. Cause if y'all don't say nothing in the next 5 minutes, y'all don't want to come up. Yeah, I'm out. Oh, excuse me. Oh, let me share. Nope, cornbread. Nope, cornbread. Matter of fact, I'm photoshopping this picture. With y'all Negroes' faces on it. Cornbread Earl and me. A young Lawrence Fishburne. Torrin is up in here. Hold on, Torrin. Let me get you up in here. Let me get this off of my screen real quick. What's up with it, my man? I jump on yours, you jump on mine. Pause, no Diddy.
Pause, right. That's right. Because I was like, wait a minute, pause.
What you got for me, my man?
Nothing much, but I'm finally glad you finally decided to drop the link after I was the one that told you it was no, not last week, maybe the week before. I said, when are you going to drop this link?
That's because I got time. That's what. Yeah, you did, but I got time today. I ain't got to take nobody to school. I got time today.
Right. You know, it's funny because when we talking about like the whole race swapping thing and everything like that, because I actually have a video coming up, like I actually recorded it yesterday. I don't know if you heard about the actress, one of the actresses on House of the Dragon, and this DM that she had received from somebody. It's a very nasty, tacky DM. It sounds like it came from a burner account, but they made sure they had time to leave her that DM because I said how a lot of people say, oh, they need to stop race swapping these characters, you know, let them be the original characters. And it's like, okay, fine. You have these original characters in House of the Dragon, and you know this is probably the most black characters House of anything Game of Thrones related had at one time. And we remember the instant backlash that came from that, and it's still receiving that. So you're mad when they race swap the characters, but when they create original black characters, you're still mad about that too. That's why I don't get up in arms about the whole thing. I'm like, if they get that mad about that to the point where they develop a damn aneurysm, so be it. At this point, I take myself out of the equation and just like sit back and just like realize the hypocrisy is definitely real. I think She Dreads Me actually did a video about it last night, and that's how I found out about it. And then I looked into it some more, and I was like, oh, really now? I'm definitely going to talk about that. So Dre, I don't know, like, you know what, like the kind of time you had, but I would look into that.
I got time today.
To see what the DM actually said. I don't want to repeat it on here, but when you see it, it's going to be like, it went from them talking about her race, and then even told her to do something to her, a self-harm thing to herself. Wow. And it's just amazing how a lot of people will take something that is related to fantasy and then try to make, and then they're so wrapped up in fantasy and then go all the way with it to bring a reality. Look at what they did with the actress Moses Ingram with Star Wars and Obi-Wan Kenobi. And I told people Star Wars has some of the most toxic fandoms ever. I mean, they for me are like at number one of the most toxic fandoms ever. Out of anything in like nerd or geek culture, they are number one for the worst.
Yeah. I want to say, what's his name? That made the one black dude who made the comic, the Isom comic. What's my man's name? I can't think of his name. Y'all, Blue know who I'm talking about. That guy. So one day when I was researching information, you know, when he was beefing with the guy who made the Black Sands comic, and because I never heard of the guy, Young Ripper. So I'm looking at this guy and watching some of his videos to kind of get a gist of who this guy is before I get into it. And I'm sitting there like, yo, first of all, Eric July was one of the main ones who was talking about, you see what they doing? See, she's a token black girl, and Star Wars don't need this black. Now, my man Eric July looked like Bill Cosby from Let's Do It Again. And he has the nerves to have to talk about this young lady in Star Wars, when she's a character that's going to get murdered anyway. She's not going first. She's not part of the lore. She's just a character that pushes the plot along. Now all of a sudden you got a problem? Come on. So
don't get me started on the whole Miles Morales thing. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I said they still out there yelling, Miles Morales is not Spider-Man.
Well,
he ain't Spider-Man though.
But I was about to say that's the conversation for y'all to chill. I'm out of that. I ain't got no ammo for that. What's up with it? What's up with it, Earl? I'm photoshopping all of y'all on here.
I'm not Earl. At all. What up, though?
What's up? What do you think? This is ridiculous. Now you heard from Torrin. What do you think, man? Ridiculous or not?
This whole, the whole situation. You can hear me?
Yeah, you good.
So now the whole situation with like the Ryan Gosling thing, and we had that discussion though. You said that they're gonna recast White. Remember we said that?
Yep, recast.
And I agree, and I know I came on the chat, trolling or whatever, but sometimes, and it's kind of like what Chill said. You know what I'm saying? You cast the black character in a traditionally white role, and then when it's time to go forward, they take it and turn it back white.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we can't necessarily be mad about that because that character is white. It's a white character.
It's a white character.
You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said, I was trolling about Sweeney and Storm and all of that, but that's the route they will go to overcorrect what they're doing. If they consider this bad or something is detrimental to what it is, let's say it is an uproar or whatever, they will make Storm white. They will make T'Challa white. They will do all that. And they will justify it by saying, hey, well, we had Kang as a black man. What can you say about that?
Right. Torrin, do you got anything to say about that?
Well, one thing I will say is this. Let's hypothetically say they do recast Kang, to be as a white guy. Find an actor that can match Jonathan Majors' energy. Don't regress and get a weaker actor. Because then that's why I was going back to saying when I left that super chat, I said, how will the audience receive that? Let's be real here. No one's going to receive Ryan Gosling well as Kang.
Exactly.
No one's going to receive it.
Exactly.
No, they're not.
That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing. Ryan Gosling's name being attached to a character who the actor did such a phenomenal job of distinctly making the character his own. That's what I think people don't realize. When I watched Jonathan Majors and He Who Remains, when he was, going neck and neck with Sylvie and Loki on the show, I'm like, wait a minute. This is totally different because the gravitas that he's given it. Then he comes back as Kang. And of course, as Kang, he sold the show. You're watching the movie, but you're like, damn, this dude, his presence is different. His presence, and I love Michelle Pfeiffer and all of that. Even Michelle Pfeiffer, as much as she did over the many, 30, 40 years of being an actress, she was overshadowed. Let's not forget, she was overshadowed by Jonathan Majors, right? The characters of their own movie was overshadowed. And then he comes back and does Victor Timely. And then he overshadows Tom Hiddleston in his own show.
And you got to think too, when he popped up as He Who Remains in at the end of Loki, he was only in that one episode. And he only had, I don't know how much screen time he had minutes wise, but I remember watching people's reactions on YouTube after I watched the episode just to see how people would react to that, and everybody had the same reaction. Jaws dropped the floor, eyes wide open, people cheering and everything, like, because it was always speculation that he would pop up because the preparation was there. We just didn't know if we was going to get Kang the Conqueror, but we didn't and for those of us who didn't know who He Who Remained was still excited about it, and his performance in that was so captivating. Like, he played that part so well. And then to see him come back and do Kang the Conqueror, it was like, okay, this is like, okay, we know this is the same actor, but he's giving us two different ranges. Then he does Victor Timely, and he does it a third time. That's why I said, if you recast this character, which I hope they don't do, but if they do, you have to find someone who's going to match that. And good luck, because that's like finding a needle in a haystack, and that's a big damn haystack and a small needle.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't see anybody. Only person that I can see with that, what I mean by range that he has to go from this dark to this almost lovable, kind of character to back to dark and all of it. I mean, hell, Jim Carrey, when he did 23 and Man on the Moon, as far as moving into these particular characters, but that's rare because the guy is such a rare. There's not a lot of Jim Carreys coming around here. There's not a lot of actors on that echelon that can be able to do what Jonathan Majors does, because he is truly a method actor. You know what I mean? And then if it's really a method actor that's a white character, he's already taken by a studio and doing projects like that. Joaquin Phoenix.
What about what's his name? Timothy Chalamet.
No.
From Doom.
No.
Or what's your boy from who played Pennywise?
I just watched him in you talking about
Skarsgård. Yeah.
I just watched him in Boy Kills
Was that good? That was good.
I'm gonna be real with you, Blue. I fell asleep in them. But for what it just got slow in the middle, and instantly I was done. You know what I mean? Instantly I was done. But I will say this: he is a great actor, but I think this is the problem. Once you see what Jonathan has done, and Jonathan is alive, this is not like Jonathan Majors is like Chadwick Boseman. It's not the same situation. And again, my argument has always been, look at what Jonathan did. Look at the whole entire situation for what it is, right? After the conviction and all of that. Why was Ezra Miller offered a job still? He can still play Fat Flash. Why was a lot of actors, why they can still play their characters, but Jonathan Majors had to be the one who offered the ultimate, final destination. His character is done. Why can't he get his job back and finish out this saga? Finish out the saga, go to somebody else. You got Dr. Doom, you got Apocalypse. You know what I mean? They're trying to raise up Mr. Sinister, whoever. You know what I'm saying? You got all these good white characters that you can boost up or whatever. But let the man finish out his saga. That's my own personal, thoughts to that.
Well, definitely. I wholeheartedly agree.
I hear you. But I'm done with the multiverse, so.
I already know. We're gonna talk about this tonight. With the whole multiverse or whatever. Let me see. The director of The Color Purple. Thank you, Dane C, for the $5 super chat. The director of The Color Purple announced he wants to direct a live action. Is a Yasuke movie. The hate has already started. They're saying he wasn't a samurai. Remember, before Chadwick Boseman died, he was gonna play that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he was. And
then they made it into an anime on Netflix, in which Lakeith Stanfield did the voice.
I think they need to do the history on that, because they'll see that not only was he a samurai, he was damn near next in line to be the man. So if they really want to do the history on Yasuke, they'll see that when he came over there and his rise from being um, a Jesuit slave to becoming a samurai to becoming uh, I
Did
want to say it was it Nobunaga? I want to say it was Nobunaga being his right hand man to when they burnt everything down, him being damn near next in line for succession over there. Like it's a lot of stuff to do with Yasuke. So they might want to go back and reread history like it's well documented on Cuz. You know what I'm saying today?
Look, I argued with people when they was trying to say that people that was nomadic wasn't black. I'm like, do y'all know anything about history?
No, they don't.
Right.
Yes, yes, Yeshua is black. Yeah, Yeshua was most definitely black and black, and he was a little dude with an Anthony Hamilton beard. He didn't look nothing like the pictures.
You said his beard was patchy.
Not the Anthony Hamilton beard.
No, yeah, I got some documentation that came from oh my God, I can't think of the guy's name offhand, but I got a whole Black History little cut that what I used to do on my channel. And yeah, they actually describe who he was, what he looked like and what he is. So yeah. So exactly. Torn, you got anything else for what do you, matter of fact, since you on here, make sure that you go to Torn Brain Reloaded. Make sure that y'all, not right now though, when you get off, don't leave right now. Just go to his channel and he said the title woke my ass up. Go to his channel, make sure that you like and subscribe to his channel. I'll be listening to you. We'll see when you're live, I'm on my way to work. So I'll be bumping you in my in the car. You know what I'm saying? Just listening.
I definitely got some more, like, of course, the midday streams coming up. That's how I was actually shocked when you had came up that one time. It was now 2 weeks ago when you had came up and I saw you pop. I was like, oh snap!
Yeah, I was driving.
I don't get notifications from nobody no more. So
man, you need to
you on their blacklist.
They seen all that blasphemy you was doing against Gambit. Was like, you know what? He ain't getting nothing else.
I just got a sponsorship from my Gambit blasphemy, dog.
Oh, whatever. He said the title woke my ass up. A lot of these folks is black, but they won't tell you that. They won't tell you. I could go into a literal Black history, but I'm not gonna do that because I stopped doing that on my channel. On this channel, once I get my channel really, really, really going, I might do a secondary channel where I talk about the other stuff. But yeah, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to Torn Rain Reloaded's channel. He does a lot of great topics. One of the topics I wish I could have jumped in was the Candace Owens topic. When I tell you I've never heard so much vitriol from black people coming onto his live, it was I was like, now mind you, I got out of the habit of just dissing black people. You know, no matter if I disagree with them, like Jason Whitlock, but I still will.
Oh, I got something coming up for him for them comments he recently made about Simone Biles. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, it's just even though I don't like a lot of these, shoe booty Negro, I won't get on my channel.
I don't know something. I will.
I
will.
Go on with you. See, Dre being too nice. We not nice.
I know. I will. Some people. It's accountability, man. We you know what I'm saying? I think that's one thing that holds us back. We don't hold ourselves accountable. It's cool to hold ourselves accountable. It's cool.
Not necessarily not holding them accountable. It's taking a lot of teachings that I'm learning from Rizza Islam. Shout out to the brother Rizza Islam. You know what I mean? Because we get into the point where we're down so many black people because of their thoughts and process. You know what I'm saying? We can't actively disagree with them without separating our feelings and our logical thought on going against their take. No. And I agree.
I disagree. We don't have to have feelings. If I'm coming with you did something wrong, or you know what I'm saying,
yeah,
like
absolutely.
This ain't got nothing to do about feelings.
Yeah, no, we are talking
about. Has nothing to do about you being a shitty human being or you, you know what I'm saying, like that has nothing to do with it. That's why I mean holding people accountable. We get so caught up in the feeling of being black, we can't put black people down. I get that. I understand that. But we ain't never gonna be able to advance if we don't let those people who are holding us back because they doing shitty shit. We never gonna be able to advance.
No, I'm not saying that. Now, I'm not saying that. I'm accountability. I just say got to call you all kinds of motherfuckers and you're regularly.
No. I didn't say be disrespectful.
Yeah,
That's you talking. Okay, if you talking being
that's what I'm
disrespectful, that's
because
nah.
if I get in my feelings, I'm getting disrespectful. So that's why I have to
that's why you got to leave the feelings.
That's why
leave them on the couch.
And this is exactly why sometimes being the villain is not that bad, because when you want to be the hero, when you want to be the hero, you got to think twice. When you're the villain, you go in.
I love being a villain.
So you about to take off the ball cap and throw on the beret.
That's why I be hating. That's why I be hating, Dre. That's why I be hating on Gambit.
You be hating a lot. You be hating a lot.
But guess what? Everybody love a redemption story, man. So you know what I'm saying? I get redeemed. I'm right back in there, man.
Oh man, get out of here! Get out of here! I mean, like I said, just personally, I used to be like that, and it just takes so much energy. I'd rather just kill you with the truth and just counter your argument. I ain't got to call you out your name. I just counter your argument with facts and knowledge and keep it pushing like that. That's just me.
Yeah,
I'm growing as a person. You know what I mean? I'm trying to grow as a human being, as a person. It's hard, but I'm growing. So no more cussing folks out. Anyway, Torrin, what do you got coming up before I let you go?
I'm gonna be doing a video today about how Donald Trump admitted that he wasn't a conservative.
You know, he used to,
even though it's public knowledge, but even though it's public knowledge, but this is the same guy that literally said that his followers are not that bright, and he wasn't lying about that.
Hey, yeah, I would just say this: Trump ain't dumb. And y'all think Trump is dumb? Trump ain't dumb. He just plays dumb. He's not dumb at all. He knew who his fan base could be, and he took it and put it on his back. I can't be mad at him. I got my own notorious, reasons why I liked him as president. It had nothing to do with his policies. It's just seeing white people get mad at a president. I've never in my life experienced something like this, and I want to experience. I kind of want to experience it again. I never seen white people that mad at another white man. That shit is hilarious. That is hilarious to me. But that's my personal thought. That's me. That's just me being petty. Like, go ahead. Y'all be mad at him. I'm going to just sit back and see what y'all going to do. Let's go ahead. Y'all going to do him like y'all did Obama? Y'all going to, you know what I mean? Let's go. Let's see what you're going to do. But that's just me being petty. Other than that, I don't care. I don't care. But, all right. Let me let you go, Tori, man. Thank you so very much for
appreciate you
for dropping in, man. No problem, man.
All right.
Tori.
Blue, what you got today?
I might do a video on the whole Amanda Seales, Shannon Sharp thing. I'm thinking about it. I don't know.
I like that interview. I liked her interview.
For her or for what? Just overall?
No, I just like her video overall. Because she speaks on when she starts speaking on being on the spectrum of autism.
Nope.
No.
That's what making a bad video.
I'm not gonna let you do that. I'm not gonna let you do. I'm gonna explain.
Tell me why.
Go ahead. For me, having two children on the spectrum of autism and seeing how I don't know why the balloons is popping up. I didn't even do that, but seeing how they operate and just listen to her talk and putting pieces together I'm looking at it in a psychological standpoint.
Yeah.
There's a lot. She is on the spectrum of autism. Not good.
Yeah. She got you. She got you.
No. I literally did. I literally deal with someone.
Me too. But no. This is the reason why I say she got you. She came out and said she was never clinically diagnosed with autism.
Look. If you start looking at behavior, right? You start looking at behavior. That was my major. Psychology was my major in college. You start looking at behavior, you can see it. Now, whether y'all believe it or not, most black people don't believe in going to therapy. Most black people don't believe
this ain't got nothing to do with that, Dre. What you know what month this is? What month is this? You should know.
Autism Awareness Month.
Autism Awareness Month. She get up there, first thing she said is, I got autism. That's what she said. Then lied about it.
Now, I don't know first of all, I don't know Amanda Seales. I've never watched, I even forgot she was on TV. Just being honest with you. I'm just watching. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't even know she was on TV. I didn't know she was
Dre,
on TV.
she got, when I first watched the interview, she got me too. But then when she came and started kicking Shannon's back in and then lied about everything, then I went back and I watched it again. I done watched this interview a couple of times.
That's a long. You were like 6 hours.
I know, 3 hours. 3 hours. Yeah, because I wanted to give her that grace that she needed. And like Mika said, most adults are on the spectrum.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's okay to self-evaluate or self-diagnose. But don't get it when a person asks you, have you been clinically diagnosed? And you say yes, and then come back and you have lied about it, I can't trust anything you say.
Did she lie?
It's hard for me to trust. She lied. She it's a blatant lie. And then and to double down on her lie, she came back and said, since he was already being combative, I deflected on the question. That's the reason why I didn't answer it that way.
So you didn't like it because
that's manipulative. That's some manipulative shit.
So you didn't
that's
like
all.
So you didn't like the way that she answered the questions?
I don't like the way that she manipulated the questions.
Again,
the situation.
Me personally,
I rock with Amanda. I think Amanda's dope.
I don't know
when she is dope.
I don't know Amanda's politics. I didn't know she was on it. When she was even like, "Oh, I was on Insecure." I don't watch Insecure. I didn't know
that's my shit. I like Insecure.
Yeah, I never watched it. Never watched her on the show that she was on as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Don't know Amanda's politics. I don't know her how she rocked as far as Black history. All of this was fresh news to me. So this was me, my introduction to Amanda Seales. This is me, my introduction. Personally, my introduction, because what I tend to do is I listen to people without judgment because I don't know her. So I listen to her without judgment. I seen where the back and forth that Shannon, because it's something that Shannon said when she started talking about how she felt that the kids were racist and was calling her racist man, and how it deflected to saying, well, maybe they're just being kids, where kids are taught racism. You know what I mean? It took it offensively because a lot of people that I know that's on the spectrum they take, especially my own kid. Oh, Lord have mercy. I can say something to her and I can be joking. She takes it literally. Like when I tell you literally, and I have
that's cool.
But what I'm saying,
Dre, that's fine, Dre. That's fine.
Let me
being autistic is. I have no issue if she is autistic. I have no issue with her being autistic. I'm not. That's not my thing about her being autistic. Isn't that my thing? Is her lying. I don't care about that. Those two people having a discourse or a disagreement. That's cool. When you lie,
but
when you lie.
I gotta go.
I know you gotta go. We'll talk about it later. But when you lie, Dre, if I came on here and said, you asked me have I done something or you know what I'm saying to prove a point, and I'm steadily saying that, and then I come if me and you interview him and you ask me directly twice, and I think he was either twice or three times. You asked me directly. Not only that, I stated this is what I am. I'm this. Then I get on live after the interview and I kick your back in. And then I lie about the interview. How would you feel?
So let's do this. Let's talk about the
interview. Hold on, wait. Answer the question. How would you feel?
No, I didn't even get to finish my statement. But as a person who watched this interview, there was a lot of stuff that she said that she was right on, and she wouldn't answer because what she said was, she said that it's like Asperger's. When she started talking about it, she was like, no, I talked to my therapist and I've already not clinically.
No, she said I was recent. This is what she said. And Mika, she said this. I was recently diagnosed. That's how she first got into the situation. I was recently diagnosed. Then she doubled down.
So you
can't
So you can't say that you can't self-diagnose. You can't self-diagnose yourself. Is that what you're saying?
So, okay, hold on, wait, okay.
Because she
So
said I'm
if,
not clinically
wait,
diagnosed.
hold on, hold on, Dre.
She said she's not clinically diagnosed. Can you not self-evaluate yourself and say that, yes?
You can. Hold on, wait. So if you say, let's say you say, man, I've been diagnosed with the flu, right? You did a self-evaluation, you check, man, I got a fever, I got a cough, headache, yada yada yada, and you say, man, I've been diagnosed with the flu. If somebody said that to you, would you necessarily think that they self-diagnosed or that they went to the doctor and the doctor told them you got the flu? Because you can have all of those symptoms that you just self-diagnosed you with and not have the flu.
But you know if you got, come on.
Nah, it's symptoms.
But you
a
know,
lot of these. Because I deal with my daughter. I deal with my daughter every day. My daughter do the whole therapist thing. She's been diagnosed. Look, I've been dealing with this for a long time. That's why I'm not talking like I decide I'm had when it comes to like things. Just like you got, right? Just like you not, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? And you can. The reason why it's a spectrum because it's a wide array of things. You can. You know what I'm saying? Be this and not be that. You can be this and not be that. The way, if my daughter just came out and said, oh, I've been diagnosed, or if I even come out and say, oh, I've been diagnosed, I'm going to assume that you've been to the doctor, not a self-evaluation, because I can go and say, man, I got all this, that, and the third. What does that, at the end of the day, what does that mean? Does that mean that I have it? Or does that mean I read up on these things and now I think that I got it?
So because she didn't go to because her therapist, she didn't come out and say, my therapist said that I'm on the spectrum of autism.
Were you clinically diagnosed, Dre? He asked that. She said yes. Then she came back and said, no, I don't know why that's like.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk
about it later.
We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about that tonight on the Blurred AF. Because again, like I said, I wasn't looking at it. I didn't watch her interview with no ill. Me
neither. I was like,
listen, let me.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Drake. Go ahead.
What I'm saying is that I didn't watch her content with no, ill will, I was looking at it to listen to. I'm like, why everybody? And I was like everybody else. Why does everybody really hate this girl? Because I'm reading the comments from the shade room, and everybody hates this woman. Why? So I wanted to know for myself. So after watching the whole entire interview, watching as she talked, because there's a lot of people, there's highly functioning on the spectrum. They don't really get diagnosed because, again, they don't really get diagnosed from even their therapist because they don't because of the way the spectrum works or whatever. You have to be able to look at a couple things before they be like, you know what? Just like I didn't know that I had anxiety, and I've been dealing with it for a long time until my therapist was like, yo, because I told her, I said, I think I have anxiety because of this. So I already felt like I had this. And then she was like, you know what? Based on your information, you do have this. But I was telling people, I think for a long time. You know what I'm saying? It was just confirmed. So again, I was looking at her, maybe, I'll rewatch it. But the way that I took it, I'm like, yeah, she does have a lot of, to me, she has a lot of things that pushes her on that spectrum of autism. I think she is misunderstood because a lot of people that's on the spectrum of autism, because certain people take a lot of things literally and they're kind of one-sided focus. They don't really understand. That's why they have a hard time in society. So I looked at her and was like, you know what? A lot of what she's saying makes a lot of sense to me. Okay. So I looked at it a whole lot differently.
I think me and you was arguing two different points.
Yeah,
you argued that she got autism. I don't care one way or another whether she got autism or not. I'm talking about the lines. That's it.
Well,
the line. Go. Because she could have easily. Because the thing is, before we go, and I know I got to get back to, but she could have easily said, "Nah, Shannon, I self-diagnosed myself." Yada. She could have easily done that. Easily, and I'm not trying to go in on her because I want to see her do well. It's just if you're sitting here and saying, matter of fact, because she said it. She said, "I take things literal," right? Well, he literally asked you a question, and you literally deflected. Why? Why not flex? In
sure
the month of Autism Awareness Month, huh?
Make sure you got the clips ready. Cause
I got them. Oh no, I heard it because I was gonna do a video last night. I just got tired. My clips are already ready.
Okay,
I'm already.
Yeah, and because
I'm already ready.
Okay, so we'll talk about that tonight. Which I think she discussed that on. I think she discussed that with Shannon Sharp.
She did. No, she did not. She did. They didn't go into that. And I wish Shannon would have. I wish Shannon would have went into the Myron Rose situation, because the thing is, and this is a lot of people want to know why people don't. You know what I'm saying? Why they don't dislike her. If you look at the cues throughout the interview, she gives the reason why a lot of people don't like her. She gives those reasons, and it's about her self. We talk about self-evaluate. If you can self-diagnose the autism, then you should be able to also self-evaluate the assholeness of yourself. Or you know what I'm saying? Like, it's things you have to do. Even though you got autism, yes, you have it, but that don't make you a bad human being. That shouldn't make you an asshole. That shouldn't make you this, that, and the third. That shouldn't make you talk down to people or be disrespectful. That shouldn't do that.
So
am I wrong?
No, I'm not saying that you're right or wrong or indifferent. I'm just listening and understanding what you're saying. I'm saying that tonight we'll talk about it so we can see. Like, again, I'm coming in with first eyes. I don't know if she's an asshole or not. I like the interview because I don't know anything about her and I haven't been swayed by public opinion. I'm going on my own opinion. You know what I mean? So,
right. Let me ask you one question. Not to cut you off. Let me ask you one thing, Dre. Because I like the interview too. I was like, yes, you finally get to get on here and tell you, you know what I'm saying, and repair what people think of you as an asshole. And I thought at first it was a good job. Until she got on her live and kicked Shannon's back in. It's like you had the people. You had the people.
Oh, so she did a live about
Shannon's she went live after said that Shannon was not it wasn't a safe space. She didn't feel it was a safe environment, yada, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? Like, she just went in on Shannon. Then she came out with the whole, somebody in her live asked her, well, were you clinically diagnosed? And then she was like, no, why would I be clinically diagnosed? I'm not paying $10,000 to go. Like, it's stuff like that, man. Like, if you either you want people to support you or you don't. It's crazy. It's just wild to me.
Bring those receipts tonight and we'll talk about it tonight.
I got you. Like I said, I'm rooting for her. I hope she get all that she do. She's talented. She's smart, educated. You know what I'm saying? But being educated should not make you an asshole. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I consider myself talented, smart, and educated, but I don't look down upon people. Well, some people do say but I try to recorrect. You see what I'm saying? Me and her, we share a lot of the same social things. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to having conversations or only thing is, I don't look at myself as a victim. With her, every story, and I was waiting for her to tell some good stories, because I don't want to hear the negative about you, Amanda. We want to hear the good shit. What happened? Why you, Amanda? You know, I've been knowing Amanda. I'm about to call her what she was originally called when she was Amanda Diva. I remember her back then. You know what I'm saying? So I've been following her for a while.
Yeah, I hate to sound like Uncle Ruckus, but I don't know nothing about what you talking about there.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. I'm a fan of hers. I am. But I gotta call a spade a spade on, you know what I'm saying, on things. I don't want to diss her or be disrespectful. I'm not canceling her. She ain't out of here. You know what I'm saying? Nothing like that. It's just call a spade a spade. Accountability. I see the chat. I see, you know, people taking up for her, and that's cool. I would take up for her when she's right, but when we'll talk about it, because that whole Emmy's party situation is wild. We'll talk about it.
Okay. All right. We'll talk about tonight. All right then, Blue Man. I'll holler at you tonight and we'll rap about it.
Okay.
All right. So
all right, I'm out.
All right. So
what's up?
No, I'm talking to the audience.
Oh, you talking to okay, my bad. I'm out, y'all. Peace.
All right. So of course we're gonna get into it tonight on the Blurred AF. Obviously, it's gonna be a good show. Y'all need to come back. Because it's gonna be a good show. He said, Pumali said, I want the blue tea tonight. Not the green tea, the blue tea. So we're going to talk about that tonight with Amanda Seals. Went about an hour and a half here in about 30 minutes. I'm going to get ready for TMZ tonight or today. So make sure that you guys are looking for doing for that. You know, I might do a call in for Blurred AF tonight, but I wanted to also do the we did last week after Blurred AF, we did a watch party. 7 o'clock Central Time, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. And if you're on the West Coast, that is 5 o'clock your time. But we did a watch party where we watched Michael Jackson's, we watched Bad 25 last week. And I wanted to get into doing these watch parties again. And I'm going to Atlanta this weekend. So I don't really have enough time. I don't have a lot of time, and I'm not going to be here this weekend. I'm not going to be here on the show Monday because I'll be coming back from Atlanta in the morning. So 2 a.m. UK time. All right. That's being in the middle of the night. Watching old Dre Mack in the middle of the night. Pause. No Diddy. But if you guys are interested in the conversation tonight, oh my God, the Amanda Seals conversation, it might be real good. Because I'm a defender, because I don't know no better. You can't hang tonight? You ain't gotta hang. Cornbread, I got you, Cornbread. Don't worry about it, Cornbread. I got you. Because the Cornbread rises to the top. You know what I mean? But yeah, so yeah. I got to get ready for TMZ tonight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this show. Enjoyed the extended version of this show since I didn't have to go anywhere today. Again, thank you so very much for tuning into another episode of the Dre Mack Show. You know, I appreciate you, especially when I'm going in. Y'all be showing up, man, but you already know.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
All right, got to go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you again for tuning into another episode of the Dre Mack Show. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification so you can never, ever, ever miss one of my videos again. Until next time, I'll holler at you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Enjoy your guys this Monday. See you back at 7 o'clock. Where is my outro at? Let's get up out of here.
Wait a minute. You're telling me the video's over?
What?
Okay, I guess so. If you have came to this portion of the video, thank you so very much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And if you really want to, you don't got to, go ahead and follow the social media links that's down below. Until next time, I'll let you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Y'all take care of yourself.